And we are also following breaking news from overnight in Greensboro.
Police say that they are investigating a shooting. Officers say that they went to the 1200 block of Randolph Avenue for a call of a gun going off shortly after 1 this morning. When officers arrived, they found one victim badly hurt, and they were taken to a local hospital by first responders.
Right now, there is no information on a suspect or shooter as this investigation continues.
Also breaking news from Winston-Salem this morning. Authorities say a man is badly hurt after a fight led to a shooting. Winston-Salem police say that this happened on Ada Avenue near Ties Avenue around 10 last night. Police say that the people involved knew one another. No suspects or shooter have been named.
Starting today, you may see more immigration and customs enforcement or ICE agents at airports across the country.
President Donald Trump deploying these employees to help TSA workers who haven't been paid in weeks because of the ongoing partial government shutdown impacting the Homeland Security Department. Our Washington correspondent Amy Lou is joining us now.
Amy, are immigration agents trained to do TSA workers' jobs?
One idea the administration has is to assign ICE agents to jobs that would free up TSA employees to do security screenings. As an example, you could have ICE agents monitor airport exits that normally TSA agents would watch. That would free them up to work elsewhere. We're seeing hours-long waits to get through security at airports where large numbers of TSA agents, sometimes up to 40%, aren't showing up for work because they're not being paid. Funding for the Department of Homeland Security ran out more than a month ago as Democrats protest the Trump administration's immigration enforcement tactics. Border Czar Tom Homan met with Senate Democrats on Friday as the two sides tried to compromise. The White House is agreeing to some of Democrats' demands like body cameras, better identification of agents, and limiting arrests in hospitals and schools, but not committing to other asks like removing face masks and requiring judicial warrants to enter private property.
I'm trying to explain that the situation on the ground isn't the same as it was in Minneapolis. We're doing target enforcement operations.
Until we get commitments from the administration that ICE is going to behave legally, yes, I believe the Democrats should stand together. I think we have an obligation to not fund an agency that is acting this lawlessly.
Last week, Democrats failed to separate funding for Homeland Security agencies like TSA, for example, and leave out money for immigration enforcement agencies. Republicans, though, have said funding should be all or nothing. Reporting in Washington, I'm Amy Lou, WXII 12 News.
Now to the latest on the ongoing war in Iran. President Donald Trump is giving Iran until tonight to reopen the Strait of Hormuz.
The president issuing that 48-hour ultimatum on social media, threatening to hit, quote, various power plants, starting with the biggest one first, end quote. The administration is taking additional steps to ease soaring gas prices here at home by lifting sanctions on Iranian oil for the first time in decades. That, in theory, would add to global supply and hopefully drive the price of gasoline down.
Well, this morning, gas prices are still climbing. The national average right now stands at $3.96 a gallon, according to AAA. That's nearly $1 more compared to when the war in Iran first began.
6:13. It's been a busy morning on the road so far. First, want to pass along an accident that just popped up on our maps in the Guilford County area. This is on I-40 eastbound at North Carolina 68 in Guilford County near Colfax, heading toward PTI Airport. And also, we've seen reports and an active vehicle fire happen this morning on US 52 northbound between Research Parkway and Rams Drive. Our photojournalist Ryan Evans was out there, saw that scene. You can see the fire trucks, police patrol cars and things. The right lane was blocked, but he says that scene has since cleared, so traffic flow should be resuming to normal levels. Drive safe. Have a great Monday.